Okay, so in this one we're going to look at the Chapter 4 practice problem sheet that I handed out on Monday. And this will be the front side of the page, so just the front side. And then if you want to watch the videos for the back side, you got to find page 2's videos somewhere else. Okay, so in this one, we're trying to figure out, by using the 4 reasons that we have here, if our 2 triangles in each part are congruent or not. So let me get a colored pen here. If you notice in number 1, right away, I've got a pair of right angles, I've got a pair of congruent sides, and I've got another pair of congruent angles. So if you look at it, I've got an angle here, a side here, and an angle over here, and they match up with this angle, this side, and this angle. So automatically, I've already got triangle. If I call the first one ACB, that has to be the same as triangle. Now ACB went from the right angle to the one curved angle to the no angle. So I got to do the same thing here. Right angle S to the one curved angle T to the no angle R. So STR, and my reason is is because of, these are congruent because of angle, side, angle. Okay, now if I go down to the next one here, this one's a little bit trickier because the triangles overlap. I'm going to look at this triangle right here, A, B, C, which has a 1 curve and a 1 tick mark on AB there. And then I'm going to move this over to the side so we can look at it. And then I'm also going to draw this triangle that overlaps it right here and mark that 1 curve and that 1 tick mark. And then I'm going to move, or actually let me write out the letters B, C, D. And if I slide this over, here's that picture. So already I've got 1 pair of sides match up, this side goes with this side, and 1 pair of angles match up right there. And if you think about it, one other thing definitely matches up here. They share this side BC. This one is exactly the same as that one. So what I've got now is that I've got 2 sides with 1 angle in between, just like I have in this picture, 2 sides with an angle in between. So I can say triangle ABC is the same as triangle DCB because I have 2 sides and the angle in between because of SAS. Okay, and again, SAS, that's one of my reasons up here. Okay, number 3, what I have to start is I've got, let's go with red because that shows up. I've got some congruent sides here, and I've got some parallel lines here, and that's it. So the parallel lines don't give me a pair of congruent sides, they just give me parallel sides. So that's not automatically an S that I can consider. Just these guys give me a pair of sides right now. So parallel lines do give me stuff about angles though. So if I look right here, here's 1 pair of angles that matches up because of these parallel lines. They're alternate interior angles. Okay. So now I've got a pair of angles, I've got a pair of sides matched up, and I've also got this reflexive side that just goes right down the middle here, right? So if and that's all I have. I can't force anything else to be congruent based on what's in this picture. Okay, so if I draw this without worrying about the parallels now, then I have this shape right here. And let's just look at 1 triangle. So I'm just going to look at the top triangle here. Now what I have is I've got 2 sides and an angle that only touches 1 side. So I have this side, side, and the angle only touches 1 of the sides, which is also, yes, that thing backwards. Well, if you look at this, that is not one of the reasons that we have for proving 2 triangles are congruent. So down here, in both triangles, I have the same thing going on. I've got 2 tick marks, a 1 curve here, and a 1 tick mark over there. It's the same thing both times. But since it's not a reason that we can use, you would say, not enough info. to determine if the triangles are congruent.